Hello, friends. How is everyone doing? This is another episode of the Comcast, so welcome back. We hope you have had a wonderful week. I neglected to give you a book of the month for the month of November, so here we go. We have this book of the month, an amazing novel written by Delia Owens. This is her first novel ever. And it is a 2019 New York Best Times Fiction and 2020 New York Times Best Fiction with 32 non-consecutive weeks on the top of the charts. This book is called Where the Crawdads Sing, and the story follows a young girl named Kaya between the years of 1952 and 1969, growing up in an isolated marsh in North Carolina. All in all, it follows her throughout her life, living in this marsh alone with an abusive father, with murder and love all thrown in together, and just giving a fictional glimpse of what life was like back in those times in North Carolina in the isolated swamp. So go check this book out. It is on Audible. You can buy it for hardback and paper copy. Go check this out. Delia Jones. This is her first novel ever, and
Owens.
Delia Owens. Apologies. This is her first novel ever, and it is an amazing one. It is an amazing story. It is great for everyone to read. So go check that out. And this week's beer of the week is still the Baewatch Fruit Hefeweizen on rotating draft from Big Lug Canteen Brewery. Go and get some today. Welcome to the podcast again, everybody. Now let's get into the episode. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you. Welcome back to the episode, everybody. We didn't see you because it's audio only.
Right.
And you can't see us.
We're just staring at a big black dick-shaped object in the fucking center of the table.
With our shirts off and coincidentally only wearing underwear. But
no.
You do not know that.
The role is reversed today.
Yes.
You have your shirt off and I am fully clothed.
I have my shirt off because it is a glorious, glorious late October day.
Rainy and
here
fucking
in Indiana.
shitty.
It is a glorious day. This is a summer day in Alaska.
I know, I'm pretty sure it's cold as fucking shit.
Could you handle Alaska? Because Alaska, didn't we look up the summer
I feel
weather
like
in
once
Alaska?
I'd be there for like 6 months, I'd be like, this is alright.
Didn't we? I feel like we've looked up the summer weather in Alaska for, could you handle, the 24-hour daylight? Or it's not, is it 24 hours or is it like 20 or something like that? I feel like it gets dark for like a couple hours.
It's daylight for a while and then it's dark for a while.
Or like, I think it's sunset. It gets dark for like a few minutes and then it comes right back out because the way the earth rotates.
I don't think it ever sets, honestly.
It might just be sunset like for a few, like 3 or 4 hours and then it comes back up. So the high in a year in Alaska is 65, and that is June. That is the hottest month. The record temps for this year, it was a high of 84, and I bet everybody was sweating. And hey, good news, it does not snow. So June, July, that's probably obviously the most popular time to go to Alaska. I would love to do an Alaskan cruise.
Girl I work with just got back from one. I don't know if it was a cruise. She just went to Alaska for 2 weeks, and she said she loved it. Smelled like, I think we talked about it before. She said it smelled like weed because weed.
They got them weed
down
there. They got them weed there in them hills, and we were at the gym. Ryan and I went to the gym together. We were trying out a new gym,
but there wasn't weed there.
Right, there wasn't weed there, but we were trying out a new gym here in town. Then we went together and signed up for a membership. We just had to get away from our current gym.
Yeah, because it blows.
So, and I was actually the Alaskan Bush People was on TV, so I was watching that while I was on.
Well, I watched that doing my cardio.
Yeah, that's what I watched it too.
It actually went by very fast.
Yeah, I was watching that while I was on the bike. And fun fact, the one that likes to climb trees still climbs trees.
Yeah.
And still digs with his hands. Don't think he knows what a shovel is.
When I was doing it, he was playing a guitar on top of a mountain. And he was just like pretending to be like Hendrix.
Is the guitar made out of rocks?
No, it was an actual electric guitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But like the one with the cane, the smart one or whatever.
Right. He's got like 2 kids.
He has one kid, I believe.
Right.
And then the other one, I think, has a girlfriend too. The one with glasses and the long hair.
The oldest.
I think the eldest.
Bam.
Yeah,
the one that's good at like shooting and shit.
Yeah, the eldest one.
Each kid has a skill. The one that sounds like Patrick Flannery, or no, that's not his name's not Sean Connery. Sorry, Patrick Flannery.
Patrick Flannery.
The strong one. He's like, this is whatever his name is. He's the strongest of the group. This is Bam. He's the best shot. This is what's his name? He's the black sheep. He's the oldest. He doesn't want to be an Alaskan Bush person. And then there's Dog Boy, and he likes to climb trees. He's a climber. And then
don't forget the smart one.
Then here's whatever the fuck.
There's 4 boys and 2 girls.
Here's Greasy Hair Cane Boy. And he's the smartest.
And he's the smartest, and he actually has a family.
And then here's the dad, and here's the mom, and then there's like 3 sisters, and they're like, they just do dishes and shit. They don't have a skill. It's just like they just do dishes and shit.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, when you make a house out of plastic, I mean,
that dude made a house out of plastic, and then he made one out of fucking tires.
Yeah, bro, because rubber's a great insulation.
But the thing is, like, how do you get you just brought like a bunch of tires into the woods, and you're just like, they're obviously still fucking there. You didn't just pick them back up. It's like, we tried building a house out of tires.
It's so easy. Look, if you want to move your house, you just roll it.
Yeah.
You roll into 50,000
individual tires.
And we can talk shit about them because they don't know what a podcast is.
I think they just, like, cut him some slack, and he's like, I'm building a house, but, like, bitch, you made a fort. Is what you did. You made an expensive fucking fort.
You made a junkyard fort.
Yeah, a junkyard fort.
Yeah, you made a junkyard fort. Like, raccoons would love to live in this thing.
Yeah.
And then the other guy, well, see, the oldest one, he's like, I'm building my own house. I gotta get out on my own. And it's made out of plastic.
Yeah.
Like pool liner plastic.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, how? Like, yeah, it's a shelter, but you can't live in it. It's just like, I went into town, I brought a girl home today. It's just like, what's that? It's like, that's my plastic house.
Do you remember watching it? I don't know if we were at our dad's or what we were doing, but like Dad always watch that shit. And
Dad watches TLC.
You remember whenever they
went
into town to like to try to find a local hangout spot to meet girls. Do you remember that?
It was the only restaurant. It was the only restaurant.
It was like a restaurant / bar. Yeah. And there was like 3 girls in there, and all 3 of them were fucking heinous.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, like that time we went to that riverfront restaurant in Tennessee.
Yeah. And they were all, like, they went in there, and like the one guy who fucking digs and climbs trees just like, you guys want to fucking climb trees? And I'm just like, no, we're trying to fucking get drunk over here.
He's like, and the smart one walks up, he's like, did you know I built a house out of tires?
Yeah.
And one of them's just like, yeah, that's really cool. You want to make a baby now?
Yeah. I don't know.
How much whiskey do you think that girl has to drink on a daily basis to realize that she's married to him now?
Enough.
Do you think she's permanently drunk?
I think she's just as fucked up as they are.
Oh, you would have to be, most likely. And they all sound the same. They all look the same. And the dad, he's just like, we gotta keep the family together, and we gotta survive out here. Bro, like, you guys are making enough, like...
Yeah, but then they all got arrested because they didn't pay taxes. Or 2 of them got arrested.
It was the mom and the dad.
No, it was the dad and the eldest brother.
They didn't... No, I think he went to jail. Somebody had to go to jail, and he went to jail.
Both of them did.
Yeah. That was like real life shit, right?
That was real.
During filming.
They owed taxes, and they said somebody has to go to... Two people have to go to jail.
You owe $37 on your 100 acres here in Alaska.
I think they owed like...
I'm sorry, I can't afford to pay it. I'd have to sell my children's clothes.
I think they owed like over $100,000 or something like that. It was for years.
Well, they own... We'll see whatever money they have. They own like 100 acres in Alaska. People pay you to move to... I
don't think they own it. I just think they went there and lived.
It's like, hey, we're going to film here for like 4 months.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get too cold.
I also remember when they brought a house there, and they thought that they could move it into the woods, and it was like a quarter mile into the woods, and they got like 300 feet. Like, pulling it.
Pulling
it, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. They pulled it. It's like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the logs, and then the biggest kids, and we're going to roll them on top of that because put the strong one in there, he can handle it.
But it's crazy because they'd always pick the smart one to be like, hey, you need to invent something so we can move this house. And he's just like, there's a 2x4 over here. Let's use that. I tell you what,
he's like, all right, we got to build a big fire. How are we going to do it? Well, I got this lighter and this lint. So let's make a fire. Let's see if it burns. He's like, fun fact, a cane makes you 100% smarter.
I was like, we'll collect our spit for 6 weeks, and then we'll use it as lubrication.
We'll collect our spit for 3 months, and it'll sustain our water supply.
Everybody pissed by the house. We're going to build a dam and eventually make it float.
We're going to only eat half of each Snicker bar for 3 weeks, and we're going to coax a bear in there, and then we're going to hit him with rocks.
Yeah, and we're going to use him to build a house. We're going to catch wild animals, and we're going to use them.
We're going to catch 100 rabbits.
And use them like Santa Claus. Or like the fucking bearded fuck from the Hobbit.
Okay, just hear me out. Crazy idea. We're going to build a house out of live squirrels. Okay. Crazy idea.
Oh, another one?
What if we use a sparrow for a dildo? Picture it. Picture it.
Feathers get in the way.
Ah, damn. You gotta think about it. Well, shave it first.
I feel like they would just shape a piece of wood and then fuck themselves with it.
Well, no, because you gotta have wood for the house. See, every single banister on their stairway in their house
just looks like
used
a
to be
cock.
a dildo. Yeah. Used to be a dildo. And they're like, you're like, Becky, you can't have that anymore. I know you're 21 years old and you don't have a husband yet, but we gotta use this for the staircase.
Every once in a while you see like a red stain where they like got too close to the period. And
whoa.
I fucked up.
Come on now.
But you're talking about fucking yourself with a sparrow, but I fucked up.
It's a bird, okay? I didn't say anything about periods.
Oh, excuse me.
The one thing you don't know anything about.
Yeah, that's true.
You go build a fucking tire house.
I know.
When it comes to, menstrual period, the female anatomy, you don't know anything about.
No, but I know the period at the end of a sentence.
And the mom's like, so when the girls are old enough to actually hit puberty and have their menstrual cycles, it's just like, go grab some moss off of that rock, twist it with some baler twine, and you're good. You're good. Just moss. Moss is great for everything.
All right.
We use it for Band-Aids, tampons, toilet paper, earwax remover, a Kleenex, a toupee. You can use moss for a loincloth. When the tree climbing boy has to go find a mate, he uses it as a deodorant. You can use moss for everything, man.
Toothbrush.
That's how we live in Alaska. Moss, bears.
All right, let's move on.
Shout out to the Alaskan Bush People. I know you're out there somewhere.
How you guys have had a TV show for, I don't even know how long.
When I was watching it today, I was like, okay, this is definitely set back in time because everybody's getting more tattoos.
Yeah.
What do you think an Alaskan tattoo artist looks like? Like the dad?
Richard Simmons.
I feel like he looks like the dad. No, but you said that.
Oh, the strong one has a girlfriend too, and she is actually not bad looking, and she is pregnant too. She's actually pretty cute.
She's probably crazy.
Probably.
Yeah.
She's just like, bitch, I'm married to a famous person. It's like Alaskan Bush People.
Yeah. It's like, I'm married to the strongest one.
12 seasons. Sir,
that's been on for 12 seasons?
2014.
How old are they? 40? The oldest one was like 40 back when they first started. He was like 30 when they first started.
Let's see. So Bear is the tree climber. Noah is the smart one. Gabriel is the muscle bound. Joshua is the sharpshooter. Snowbird, Rain are the daughters.
Their actual names. Actual names. Snowbird. And then... one word. Like sweet tea.
It is one word. And then Matthew is... I think Matthew's the eldest. I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. They all have one name.
Yeah.
We are all one common name. We're going to call ourselves Birch. We are the Birch family. I don't know. What's their last name?
Brown.
Brown?
Shit.
We're the shit clan. The Brown clan.
Pretty much.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alaskan Bush People. Staying strong out there. I know it's getting cold outside. You got to catch 2 or 3 grizzly bears before it gets too cold so you can move your house another 100 feet this year. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, hell, they all got girlfriends and I think they all got families.
Yeah, man.
The climber one has one.
Because it took all their girlfriends 12 years to make it there.
I think they all do. Because here's the fucking monkey man. He's got one.
And a kid.
Yeah, and a kid.
What? That's crazy.
I know.
All right. Yeah, on the episode, he was building something out of rocks, and it took him days to do it. I don't know what he built. It was. I
feel like it must have been like a different change of pace besides fucking a hole in a tree, coming to her and then switching to a real vagina.
Well, you know that masturbating on top of a tree is way better than masturbating underneath a tree.
On top of a tree?
Yeah, dude. He climbs a tree to jack off.
Oh.
Yeah. It's raining cum.
God.
And then a wild cat finds it and he's like, oh, what's this? He's like, oh, okay. Where's this man at? I want to meet him. I bet he loves climbing trees. Because I can taste it in his semen.
Tastes like cedar.
Well, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Another great fucking episode.
You have probably turned it off at this point, but for those of you who are still sticking around, welcome back for another wonderful episode of the Cumcast. We thank you for tuning in today. Much love. We hope all of you are staying safe out there. In the times of the corona, we hope you all are staying safe, staying clean, washing your hands, and washing your ass, as Ryan would say. Because if you're not doing either of those, you're a dirty fucker.
I'd rather you have dirty hands than a dirty ass, because...
I would rather you have a dirty ass than dirty hands.
No.
What?
I don't want to...
You don't touch anything with your ass.
Yeah, but I don't want to smell somebody's ass either.
I would rather smell somebody's ass than have their hands smell like ass.
It's like that guy that I was at the gym.
So what you're saying is, okay, so you had to wash one thing. You couldn't wash one thing for a month. You're picking your ass.
My hands.
You're picking your hands?
Yeah.
You wouldn't wash your hands for a month, but you would wash your ass.
Yeah.
That's fucking gross.
My ass gets disgusting.
Your hands would smell like your ass.
I can sanitize. That's not
no,
washing.
Yes, it is. You can't do anything. Water only. Water only.
I'll scrub the fucking shit out of it. I don't care.
Your hands would fucking stink.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would. They get all greasy and nasty. You'd have like fucking pork fat on them and stuff.
If I could not wash one part of my body, it'd be, well, probably my head.
If Corona was not a thing right now, I'd say we could totally record this and put it on YouTube, and we'd probably get a bunch of followers from it. Just from you being
if anything, I wouldn't wash my head.
Why?
Because I don't have hair. Why wash your head?
Your dandruff would be like salt. You would Salt Bay dandruff.
Lotion.
That doesn't get your fucking dandruff to go away.
Yeah, it does.
No, washing and moisturizing get your dandruff to go away. Not just lotioning.
Ever since I started cutting my hair, I had really bad dandruff, but ever since I started shaving my head, I don't.
Your dandruff was super fucking bad.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you use Head and Shoulders. You know why it gets rid of dandruff? Because it causes dandruff, and it gets rid of it every time you
Then what am I supposed to use?
Not Head and Shoulders.
Selsun Blue.
No, don't use a fucking brand. Use regular body wash.
Regular body wash.
Regular body wash.
For my hair.
Yes, for your scalp. Taking care of your scalp is just as important as taking care of your hair. Because your scalp is what grows your fucking hair.
All right. So you're telling me you wouldn't wash your butt?
If I had a choice between washing my hands or my butt, I would not wash my butt. I would totally wash my hands.
That's disgusting.
You don't touch anything with your ass. You touch everything with your hands.
I don't give a fuck.
If we were fucking weird butt people like the Bush boys, then we fucking... Not George Bush boys, but like the Brown family. If we were weird like Bush people and we just touched everything with everything, it wouldn't fucking matter.
You can't even use a wet wipe on your ass. Nothing.
No, I wouldn't wash my ass. So I could shower, but not wash my ass.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, totally. I'm good with that.
Gross. For how long are we doing this?
A month.
No! That's disgusting!
You wouldn't wash your hands. You're supposed to wash your hands. That means...
Yeah, I hear this shit on the radio. Wash your hands.
No.
Your hands.
That means after you take a shit, You can't wash your hands with soap. You just got to do water.
Okay.
That's fucking gross. You're going to have hepatitis within 3 days. 3 days.
I'll wear gloves.
What?
Like fucking little, no, what's it, not Dookie Howser, not little Dick, or what is it, Dickie
Roberts.
Dickie Roberts, yeah.
Like David Spade and Dickie Roberts.
I'll be the fat Michael Jackson, I'll have white gloves on both hands.
Why would you have white gloves?
Great.
When you wipe your ass.
Black.
Okay. Navy blue.
Brown.
That's crazy. No, that's insane. Okay. It's insane to me that you would wipe your ass with your hand and then only use water.
Just fucking...
The fact that you're picking your hands...
Wrap the hand like
ass,
60 times with toilet paper.
I would rather have a stinky ass because asses stink.
No.
Your hands are not supposed to smell like
My
that.
ass stinks after like 6 fucking hours.
Your hands are not supposed to smell like that.
No, but your ass... Nobody wants to smell your dirty, nasty fucking ass either.
Nobody wants to smell your dirty, nasty fucking hands. Moss doesn't fix nasty hands. Okay? Ask the Brown family. They know.
So? I feel like Shy would be like, you're not washing your hands.
Shy! Hey, Shy! Will you please come here? Shy is about to be in studio. This I cannot believe. I can't. No, you know what? I fucking do believe that you would do something gross like this. I 100% believe that this
How
is
am I
possible.
fucking gross?
Come on in.
Push it.
Push it real good.
Okay, so you have an option. Don't worry about shutting it all the way. So you have an option of not washing either your ass or your hands for 1 month. Which one are you not going to wash for 1 month? Your ass or your hands?
Do I still have to go to work?
Yeah.
You got to do normal routine.
days.
You only with water.
So only wash my ass with water? Or
No,
only-
No. If you pick one,
Like I can't wash my butt at all?
Nope.
no, just water or your hands.
You can wash your
take a
hands with
shit,
water.
You take a shit,
And you can wear
only
gloves.
Water. You take a shit, only water. It's you only wash one thing with water.
So if I can't wipe my ass,
You can
then
wipe it. Just not with like a wet wipe or anything.
Yeah.
Toilet paper.
So you gotta have dry booty.
You gotta...
You can't use like water.
I ain't worried about the dry booty. I'm worried about nasty ass.
Yeah, but if you got dry booty and you can't use, because I use baby wipes all the time on my butt. I ain't have no duty on this.
You basically only clean it with water when you shower.
So
Or if you use an Alabama wet wipe and you spit in it.
I can go shit and then just like pivot over to the shower and
Yeah.
wash my ass.
But
Without
the alternative is you don't wash your hands with anything but water for a month.
But you can also wear gloves.
So if I do the pivot, I can't wash my hands with soap.
No.
I picked hands. I would not wash my hands.
Bitch, I'm gonna wash all of it while I can because I can afford
That's
soap
gross
and
though.
water.
That's what I'm saying. So he's choosing not to wash his hands for a month with anything but water.
Well, I literally don't want butt funk all over me.
But
Do you want a
if
stinky
you
ass?
don't wash your
I don't
hands,
want a smelly ass or smelly hand.
but if you don't wash your hands,
I've got nails though.
you're gonna have butt funk on your
I'm gonna have
hands.
butt funk up under my nails.
But you can
Yeah.
wear gloves.
Okay, pick one.
But I can't walk in. It would be weird to go into work and have to wear gloves and then switch my gloves and put gloves.
Not in COVID times.
What am I supposed to do?
You have to eat with those hands. You have to wipe that ass with those hands and
Can
then
I
not wash them.
sanitize them?
No,
Mm-mm.
nothing.
Why? There are too many rules for this game.
No,
Not really.
Only with water. Only with
Just
water
water.
for both.
So I can.
Either have the grossest hands on planet Earth
Okay, so if I can,
or the grossest ass.
I can wash my ass with water.
Just water.
Just water.
Only water.
Only water.
So I can go and wash my ass with only water, but wash my hands with soap.
Only water.
Only water.
But if you pick, so if you pick your ass to be clean, then you can only wash your hands
That doesn't make
with
sense,
water.
though.
Listen,
Your game doesn't make sense to me.
no, listen. Either you're not.
Would you rather wash your hands? Would you rather everything be fine, but your hands completely dirty? Or would you rather
Have a
your ass be
completely
dirty?
ass.
everything be fine, but your ass be dirty?
Yeah. You can only wash your ass with water.
I am probably going to wash my ass because if you don't wipe good enough, your butt itches, and I don't want an itchy butt.
So
all
what
day
you're
long.
saying is you're going to have hands that only get washed with water for a month. because you're going to clean your ass.
Yes.
That's
I
fucking gross.
I don't want booty funk. I don't want an itchy asshole.
So you want hand
If
funk.
you could pick one body part, what would you not wash?
What would I not wash?
You could only wash it with water.
Oh, my underboob.
That's a body part for her.
Well, yeah. Should be a body
I
part.
can't believe you gross fuckers. You're going to touch people and me with those hands?
No, I won't touch you.
You better not touch fucking anything. You're going to open the doorknobs with your fucking teeth. At least that'll be
I
clean.
can wear gloves over my hands.
You're going to wear them 100% of the time?
I would have to.
So I said like Dickie Roberts.
As soon as you take that thing off, it's like, it's just like a fucking locker room. As soon as you take your glove off, you got to throw it in the trash and then burn it.
Why would you burn it if it's in a dryer?
Because it's going to make your trash stink.
Why would you burn
Take
rubber?
the trash out.
Huh?
Why would you burn rubber?
I bet the brown family in Alaska do it. I bet they burn all kinds of shit.
I bet they don't burn anything.
I bet they burn their shit.
I'm pretty sure they bury it.
It's Alaska.
Once they use a bear enough, they burn it. Just like recycle.
You think bear tastes good?
Yeah.
Bear's really greasy, and you get trichinosis.
Ain't squirrels really greasy?
Yeah.
Is squirrels really greasy?
No, actually, it's our squirrels.
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 All right.
Can we go now?
Yes, you are dismissed.
I ordered
You
pizza.
gross fucker.
You want to see? Sorry. You want to see what I sent them in the little message
Gross.
queue?
You were fucking gross, by the way.
I know.
Hey, when you grab the pizza, just say, I didn't wash my hands today.
Actually, I told them not to knock and just leave it at the door.
Why would you not
Because I didn't
knock?
want the dog to bark in the middle of the podcast.
What kind of pizza did you order?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Yeah. Pepperoni. Did you read it?
Yeah, I read
Isn't
it.
it really funny?
No.
I think it's great.
Get out of here, gross.
The one I left, I was like,
Bye.
Get out of here.
when I had pizza delivered one time, I was
Where'd
like,
you order it from?
oh my god! Didn't you just have a bad experience?
You were
with
gonna have a
Fazoli's?
gross ass. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, you uncultured swine. Get out of here. Fazoli's. Get the fuck out of here.
It's not Papa John's.
It's still Fazoli's.
It's Fazoli's.
Get out of here, gross
Don't eat
hands.
none of my pizza. Don't eat none of my breadsticks. Don't even be dipping your shit in sauce.
Dipping my shit in sauce.
In the sauce.
In the sauce.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You both are fucking disgusting.
How am I disgusting?
You
I
both-
think Fazoli's is disgusting.
I'm talking about the hand thing.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
You both are gross.
She was telling me about Fazoli's. She's like, I got Fazoli's. I forget what she said. She's like, I got Fazoli's. I guess it was a bad experience. And I was like, well, that's what you get for getting Fazoli's. So, whatever. Oh, yeah, Fazoli sucks.
Yeah, I know Fazoli sucks. I was in the middle of a drink. Sorry, everybody. Oh man, this has been a hell of a podcast. This is fucking you guys. Now I have a greater outlook, a better understanding of how fucking disgusting both of you are.
I'm not that bad.
You're choosing a disgusting ass over touching everything with your hands. So everybody who hears this, if you know us, if you know who we are, and you live around us, if you listen to this, if this is actually gonna be a fucking challenge, then don't shake their hands. Don't touch them. Don't touch anything they touch, which is gonna be super fucking hard. So you guys are just gonna wear gloves.
I feel like nobody
everywhere.
wants to be around you.
I actually seen, speaking of wearing gloves everywhere, I actually seen an older gentleman at the gym wearing gloves, which pretty smart. Technically, I think that's pretty smart wearing gloves. Even though,
Everybody does it. Everybody wears gloves. A lot of older people wear gloves.
probably because honestly, it is Indiana. We're in the Bible Belt, so Jesus believers can't get COVID apparently. But
Covered in Jesus' blood.
I'm covered in Jesus' blood. I can't get the COVID. Real fucking story. That's a real fucking saying.
I wonder if that lady
Somebody
ever got it.
fucking said that. I guarantee that lady got COVID and died.
We talked about it on the podcast.
I'm covered in the blood of Jesus Christ. I can't get
They had
COVID.
a travel ban. I think it was like Chicago or somewhere in Ohio. And then they stopped her and was like, ma'am, you know there's a travel ban, right? And she's just like, I can't get COVID. I'm covered in Jesus' blood. I was like, you fucking crazy bitch. What is wrong with you?
That's very, very insane. The religious people look at that and they're just like, Yep, ruin it for everybody.
Pretty much.
Literally, a saying like that ruins it for everybody. I actually seen, there was a post. We know this person. They don't listen to this podcast. I'm pretty sure. And if they do, this post.
What's up?
What's up? And that post was stupid. And it was just talking about, you have to wear a mask into the restaurant. Will you grab me another one too? You have to wear a mask into the restaurant, but when you sit down, the blood orange. But when you sit down, you can take it off. Yes, that is true in Indiana. You can walk into a restaurant in the phase we are right now. You can walk into a restaurant, but you have to wear a mask. When you sit down at your table, you can take your mask off because you're eating, drinking, whatever.
I mean, it's the same thing with the gym, too. Once you get to where you're at,
right,
you can pull it down.
Now, the gym's a different type of situation, different environment. You are moving around and breathing really heavy. So I feel like it would be better if the gyms weren't open or you had to wear a mask the entire time. That's just how I feel personally. It's just a different scenario, completely different environment. But when you're at a restaurant, you're stationary, you're not moving, you're talking to the people around you at the same table. And with the post today, basically, this is bullshit. The mask shouldn't be allowed. It should be full-time. Well, if you want to eat with a mask on, by all means, go the fuck ahead.
There are people that they just kind of slid in it.
Yeah, that's fine, too. But the fact is, the reason why you can walk into a restaurant, have to wear your mask, and then take it off when you sit down, you're not moving. And the only way this works is if you get up and walk through the restaurant and you forget to put your mask on, that is the thing we're trying to prevent. The degree of separation that you have the mask on, no, the mask might not do fucking anything at all, but it is proven to help a little bit. So the fact that you're walking through the restaurant without a mask on means that you're breathing around everybody. Is it 100% proven that it keeps everything back? No, but it probably helps a little bit. Because let's be honest, people are fucking gross. Obviously, Ryan has gross hands.
Not right now.
So, not right now. But that's where it separates it. And if people don't wear them, that's when germs are spread. Also, don't hang around anybody. But if you combine that with social distancing, stay 6 feet apart, it does help. Because obviously there's a spike in the town we're from, and everybody goes out to the bar and drinks and hangs around everybody, doesn't wear a fucking mask, and now the cases have soared in our hometown. True fucking fact. This is a true fact that's been happening for the past couple weeks. Cases have soared because nobody gives a fuck in our hometown, and that's what happens. In the town I live in, if you don't wear a fucking mask and you walk into a business, guess what? You can't fucking go there.
Yeah.
It's just part of it. So it is proven that the masks help a little, not 100%. So all you redneck, non-believer dumbasses, whoever the fuck you are, if you're just like, man, I just can't wear this mask, I can't breathe. Well, Jerry, quit smoking all the cigarettes and eat a fucking kale shake once in a while, and maybe it wouldn't be so hard to breathe. And I was walking around the store one day, and the guy had his mask pulled up on top of his fucking head. I guess he breathes through his fucking bald ass head. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows
his
how
head
people,
was cold.
Who the fuck knows how people get their oxygen? He's like a dolphin. Maybe he's got a hole on top of his fucking head. Who knows?
Probably. But that's from the gunshot wound.
Yeah, that's from the gunshot wound because, well, shit, kids, what happens is if you clean your gun after a fifth of Jack Daniels, sometimes accidents happen. Yeah. But it's proven, it goes to show that the masks do help a little bit. It's not 100%, so just get the fuck over it. Wear it for a while so we can all eventually get back to our normal fucking lives.
Get you a nice pretty one, a rebel flag or something.
And yes, yeah, get you a rebel flag one. Be the hater you are. Whatever. As long as you ain't fucking hurt anybody, which that does hurt people's feelings. And I know you don't care because you're going to buy it anyway. But, let us get back to our normal fucking lives. And, some people say that I'm going to say this once and then we're fucking moving on. People say that the election will change the outcome of the mass. Who the fuck knows? Maybe fucking not. All I'm going to say is I'm not voting this year. So kiss my ass if you got a problem with that.
You should do your duty, sir.
I thought about it. I really did. And
I'd be like everybody else and vote for fucking Kanye West.
No, I thought about it. I thought
weirdo.
about registering. I really did. But the time I thought about it, it was past the registration date, and I have moved since then, so I would have to re-register. So it was past the registration date, so I will not be able to vote this year. I really did think about it though. I thought about it really hard,
though?
And I'm not it's nobody's business. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not voting for Trump or Biden. I'm gonna vote for somebody that
Kanye West.
No.
Have you seen that though? People are like, oh, vote for Kanye West.
Why? The fuck what the fuck is he gonna do?
I think he was just on Rogan.
Is he gonna stage another walk on water stunt?
He was just on Rogan, and I think everybody, after he went on Rogan, everybody's just like, oh, vote for Kanye West. He's like blah, 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 and all this shit.
But he's not even in the top, so it doesn't matter.
He's not anything. He's not running.
Is he not?
No, but you can put in who you want.
Right.
And everybody's just like, vote for Kanye West, but Kanye West is not going to win. Kanye West runs a cult in the hills of California, if you didn't know that.
Well, he also has a history of mental instability. Does our current president? Most likely. If you drink that much Diet Coke, you definitely have something wrong with you. But I'm not voting for the top two main dogs. If I did vote, I'm voting for somebody that agrees with my views. But unfortunately, I'm not going to because I missed the date, like I said, and I've moved since then, so I have to re-register. Just part of it. So I'm not going to bitch about who fucking wins because it doesn't matter to me because we're still going to be here every fucking week, twice a week, for you to hear our fucking opinions about shit that probably doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter!
But it's funny sometimes. So we're still going to be here no matter who fucking wins the election, and that's all I have to say about
brother.
that. That's all I have to say about that.
Right on.
So, just people, if you're worried about is Corona going to last forever, wear a mask, and maybe it won't.
And the thing is, we make fun of everybody.
We do. I don't care who the fuck you are. I make fun of literally everybody.
Yeah.
Besides, you know, if it's immoral, I don't do that just because it's, you know, it's kind of wrong.
Really?
What?
We've told so many Holocaust jokes on this show that when you think that's immoral.
Oh, well, see, it's different because
it's all in good fun.
It's not coming from a place of hate. No. It's not coming from a place of, we think...
If anything, we're making fun
We think the Holocaust is hilarious. No, we're making fun of a tyrant that had a micro penis.
Right. And one ball.
Yeah, and one ball. And one mustache.
And had an ugly... He could have anybody he wanted to in the world. And that... Ugly Ava, I swear.
I want to say, I don't even know what she looks like.
Like the stepsister that you would not want to fuck.
What?
A stepsister that you wouldn't want to fuck.
Why is it a stepsister? Why does it have to be a stepsister?
Oh, who else is it going to be?
Not a stepsister?
Okay. A cousin?
Ava Braun's not that ugly.
It kind of looks like fucking Michael Rappaport. That one does?
Okay, yeah. Yo, Mikey R, I think you got a relative, Ava Braun.
Yeah.
No, honestly, she's not that bad looking. She's like a German 4 or a 5. She's like a German 5. I give her a 5. 5.5. We'll top it at 5.5.
Oh, I didn't know they got married. Her name is Ava Ann Paula Hitler. Was a longtime companion of Adolf. And for less than 40 hours, his wife. When they got married, 40 hours later, they fucking shot themselves in the face.
Oh, Ava, will you marry me?
Oh, Ava, will you marry me?
Yes, I'll marry you. Okay, then let's go down in this basement, and you take poison, then I poison dog, and then I shoot myself.
No, they poisoned their dogs, and they didn't have any more. And then he shot her, and then...
Why not let the dogs live?
Because they were in love with him. I guess it's kind of like the queen. Like, I guess if the queen goes, she'll probably kill her dogs too. And just be like,
what? What's she gonna do? Drown him in her jacuzzi tub?
I don't know.
It's 4 corgis. They'll all fit.
I thought she only had 2.
God, why did I say that?
I thought she only had 2. Can you imagine the tub she has?
I have a sick sense of humor. I'm sorry, everybody. I would love to have a corgi, but they are so expensive. And is it worth having... I think it'd be worth having a fuzzball. But I don't like shedding animals. So I think if I get another dog, it's definitely going to be a hypoallergenic that doesn't shed a lot. Like a Labradoodle or something.
And all the hypoallergenic ones are ugly.
They are not 100% the most appealing. But I would take that over having hair everywhere, to be honest with you. hair ruins everything.
Yeah.
Just like rain. Rain ruins everything and hair ruins everything. But we couldn't have food if it didn't rain. And we couldn't have
AIDS.
Non-allergenic companionship.
AIDS ruined a lot. It fucked up everybody's day.
A lot of things fuck up everybody's day. COVID, AIDS, swine flu, West Nile virus, Katrina.
Right.
Not the girl from middle school, the other Katrina.
The paper on straws. You can never fucking get it. You always break the fucking straw.
Yeah.
You
always break the straw. Yeah, so let's all vote for non-paper covered
paperless straws.
In a time of COVID, no paper covered straws. Only bare straws.
Bare straws.
And you have to be very intricate and skilled to pull out one single straw. We use a community pair of tweezers to pull out a straw.
Right.
But the tweezers do not get sanitized because germs that you are exposed to helps you survive COVID.
Exactly.
Right? Jack Daniels and community tweezers help you survive COVID.
JD saved my life.
JD, who's that?
Jack Daniels.
Oh.
JD saved my life.
JD saved my life. And
I got in a drunk driving accident and I was so wasted and so flexible that I did not get hurt. Jack Daniels saved my life.
I was like a potato in a room full of
pillows.
In a room full of pillows. But the pillows just so coincidentally turned out to be a bus full of 8-year-olds.
Right. They all died, but I survived. God has a plan.
They
for
came
all
back
of us.
from the science lab, so they had a good time before they died.
Yeah. It was their fault. They did not drink on the bus. Their fault. God is great. He has a plan for all of us.
I am washed in the blood of Jesus Christ. That's how I lived. And Jack Daniels in the blood of Jesus Christ. That's how I'm going to live my life.
His plan was for 25 8-year-olds to die in a fiery crash and for me to live. God has a plan.
God has a plan. Opposites attract.
Opposites attract.
God has a plan. He thought that a semi-annual man who gets laid off every spring who manufactures toothpicks, mint and cinnamon flavored, is worth more than 25 8-year-olds' lives.
Yeah.
Jesus has a plan. Amen. Amen. What's going to be this episode? God has a plan?
Yeah, God has a plan. I don't know.
Hashtag Drake solo.
What?
God's plan. Drake's song.
Oh, fuck. Jesus.
God's plan. Manufacture toothpicks.
God's
25 8-year-olds down. God's plan.
God's plan.
We're sorry. Mass killings of children is really sad.
I mean, it was an accident.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Jack Daniels didn't mean to make me crash.
No. We fucked up.
I said, Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah. And he did.
And he did.
And they died and I survived. I swear, I'm praising my whole entire life to Jesus because he made me come out of this one. Jesus took that wheel, and we're all right.
Only Jesus could have helped me go through my windshield and then the windshield of the bus.
And fucking survive.
And survive all the way through the bus and out the back window and come out unscathed. The only thing I had was a ruptured spleen, a concussion, and minor scrapes and bruises.
Also a fatty liver.
Jack Daniels in the blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels is the blood of Jesus.
Oh my God.
Jack Daniels is fucking terrible.
I don't like Jack Daniels.
I hate Jack Daniels.
No.
It's like, it's spicy. It's spicy, but it's almost like it's not meant to be spicy.
I'm not a big whiskey fan, honestly. I don't know. I kind of used to be, but if I drink whiskey, I usually drink Crown. I can dig Crown. I really like
Crown Royal is Crown Royal is a blended whiskey, so it takes different batches of whiskey, blends them together to make Crown Royal. I prefer blended whiskey. It's more like an all-around broader flavor, honestly. It's more mild instead of like we're going to distill this for 14 days with the tears of baby animals.
I'm just not a bourbon fan, I guess.
Well, isn't Crown... No, yeah, Crown Royal is not bourbon.
Mm-mm.
No, it's... I don't know. Because every state that makes whiskey makes it differently. So Tennessee whiskey, completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Like Texas, completely different. I don't think California makes whiskey.
I think the only one that I actually like is just straight like bourbon whiskey, Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark is good.
Well, Crown Royal is Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian.
So Crown Royal is like a Canadian blended whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So what is his name? John Rich of the country duo Big and Rich. It's called Redneck Riviera, and it's a blended whiskey just like Crown Royal. And it's pretty good too.
Yeah.
So blended whiskeys are like it's more mild, better flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Jack Daniel's just like, oh, I love Jack Daniel's. Look at the cool bottle. Did you know that after you drink this half gallon of Jack Daniel's, you could put it on a shelf and
it becomes art. Put a fucking sunflower in it. It's a vase.
It becomes art.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it does. I put 75 bullets in this sumbitch, and it is art now. Hang it over my fireplace. I peeled the label off it, put a flower in it, boom, vase. It's a vase. I'm saving for vacation. I put pennies in it. It's a bank. I put tallies on it. Every dollar I put in, I fill up a bottle in about 2 weeks. It takes a lot of pennies.
But unfortunately, it's only enough to buy another bottle of Jack Daniels.
A Jack Daniels bottle is so versatile. It's a bank. It's a vase. It's a fucking weapon if you grab it and hit somebody with it.
It's a bank.
Yeah. If you lay down, you can kind of fuck your girlfriend with it.
Whoa!
Oh, I fucked up there. I fucked up there.
You run such a funny line. And then you're like, I'm going to throw this one out there and see if he fucking says anything.
Well, we talked about that video, that girl, she fucked herself with the neck of a bottle.
That actually happened. We're not making shit up here.
I know.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not making it up. That actually fucking happened. But you making that shit up, you literally run a fine line, and then it's hilarious. And then you go, I'm going to go over here and see what the fuck happens. I'm going to go over here with blood of Jesus and see what the fuck happens. I'm going to pick this up and bring it back over here to the normalcy and be like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? I might have gone too far.
You can put soap in it, soap dispenser. I've seen that. Crafts.
I got me a craft room now. Yeah. Every 30-year-old woman in Indiana. I got me a craft room now.
Yeah.
I told him, get the fuck out. You can't podcast in here no more. This is my craft room. I'm making t-shirts with my cricket.
I feel like somebody told you that.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I'm making t-shirts with my cricket. Guess what? I got 3 Jack Daniels bottles. There's only one way to get a Jack Daniels bottle to make craft with. You gotta drink it.
I bought googly eyes and bottle people.
I'm getting ready for Halloween. Look, Jack Daniels spider.
I lay it on his side, spin the bottle. I put googly eyes on each side, all kinds of different faces.
Guess what? You take the little shooter bottles and you poke holes in the cap, salt and pepper shakers.
I put them little cute little lights in them and put a cap on it. It's a decoration. We can light up the room with them. I put them as centerpieces at my wedding. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty.
Guess what? You take a regular glass fifth of Jack Daniels, you drink it the night before, rinse it out, use it as a baby bottle.
Versatile.
our style.
That's what MacGyver needed. Fuck that rubber band paperclip. He needed a goddamn Jack Daniels bottle. What he needed.
You can use it. You can use it to hit somebody with. You can use it to dig a hole in your backyard.
You can fucking use it for anything.
Guess what? When you're in a sticky situation, you pull that out from behind your car seat. You got to go to the bathroom. You pee in the bottle, empty it out. Use that as a water bottle.
Right. You know
what? The Brown family in Alaska, they just need one Jack Daniels bottle.
They've solved all their problems.
You coax a bear in with some whiskey from the bottle. After it gets there, but before it gets there, you drink the rest. The bear shows up, you hit it over the head, you tie it up with more Jack Daniels bottles, and you pull your house with it.
Yep.
While coaxing it with more Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
That's the secret. We don't need masks. We don't need electricity.
Can you imagine?
We don't need groceries.
Can you imagine everybody with just a Jack Daniels bottle over their fucking nose and it's just sticking out? They're just like, I got my mask on. And they're just breathing the Jack Daniels bottle.
Well, okay, what if nobody had clothes? We just wore used Jack Daniels.
I swear to God, I pulled into fucking Bender Lumber one time and some guy was giving me shit and I pulled out old JD and he backed the fuck off. Don't nobody fuck with JD. I said, fuck you. I got whiskey.
Ain't nobody gonna find a guy naked with a bottle of JD.
Fuck no, they won't.
Let me tell you that.
I'll chuck this some bitch cracking over the fucking front of my Chevy and stab a motherfucker.
I pulled out mine, he pulled out his, see which one was bigger, and guess what? He had a bottle of Jim Beam. Ain't that the funniest thing you ever seen?
Pussy.
Well, I'll just leave it to you to decide which one was bigger.
That Jim Beam Maple, what a fucking pussy.
What a fucking pussy.
Jesus Christ.
I will say the only Jack Daniels I do like is the Winter Jack. It's like an apple cinnamon. Yeah, it's like an apple cinnamon.
White?
Yeah, white label.
They make an eggnog too.
We only make white Jack Daniels here.
It's like we're going to black label, and once it gets winter, we're turning to white labels. Jack Daniels is racist.
But, yeah, I do like that. It's more mild. So, but
a lot of people I know, when we were in college,
sometimes it's hard to find.
I remember when I came down there to visit you in college one time, they had that shit out, and I was like, man, that was the first time I ever seen it.
Right.
And I was like, oh, this is cool. And they're like, oh, yeah, you take this and you mix it with rum chata. And I was like, rum chata?
Rum chata? The whitest fucking shit ever?
And they're like, yeah.
Literally the whitest fucking drink ever. It's more white than a fucking Malibu.
Yeah.
Rum chata? Oh, I'm sorry. Are we at your 40-year-old sister's baby shower?
They're like, oh,
Cameron's turning 50 and we got the rum chata.
We're doing fucking cake stands with the rum chata. This party over here. You mix rum chata and Bailey's and you get fucked up. We're partying tonight. We got the rum chata.
Where's the JD at? Bitch, we ain't got rum chata.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But they're like,
rum chata.
They were selling them together as like a package or whatever.
What were they selling together?
The Jack Daniels whiskey, the winter one, and the rum chata.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, they were selling them together. And
that's like mixing milk and beer.
Basically, yeah.
But that's fucking gross.
They had them together as like a combo thing, and I was like, I don't know. They have samples. It was a big red, so they had samples. And excuse me. They made me try it, and I was like, this is the nastiest fucking shit I've ever tried in my life. And then I had rum chata one more time, and I was like, you know what the problem is? Rum fucking chata. That's the only goddamn problem in this situation. Rum chata. It fucking blows.
Yeah.
I talk to people all the time, and they're just like, it's usually girls, but they're just like, oh, I love rum chata. I was like, are you fucking high?
I will drink all the Malibu in the world before I drink rum chata.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I will take 5 Irish car bombs in a row before I drink rum chata. And I had 2 Irish car bombs in a row one time, threw up after the second one.
I would rather drink Jaeger than fucking rum chata. Stupid nasty bullshit.
I would rather chug Guinness, like Indiana Guinness, than drink rum chata.
It's disgusting.
I would rather feed my baby fucking O'Doul's, which is non-alcoholic, so it's okay. Oh, goodness. Rum chata is disgusting.
It's the nastiest shit ever.
Right.
Now, but like Bailey's and like Carolina, that stuff's good.
That's almost like when I was in college and I would drink those Mad Dog 2020s.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, this shit's so good. And then
gross.
like 2 years after we graduated, I bought a bottle one day and brought it home, and I tried it. I was like, this fucking sucks.
It's disgusting.
When you don't have a job.
Isn't it fortified wine?
No, it's basically like malt wine, kind of. So like
like $5 a piece or $3.
No,
something?
it's like $3 each for a pint of it.
They still sell it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. College kids need some alcohol too.
I remember because you're just like, look what I got, and you had like 4 of them in all different flavors. You're just like, I was like, MD 2020, what's that? It's like wine. It's like a malt wine. And I tried it. I was like, this is disgusting. You didn't buy a case of Busch Light, but you got fucking wine in a damn jar. And it's like, it was $3.50 a bottle. And man, you got fucked up off that shit.
Well, when you go to, it was 100% sugar.
Yeah.
And when you go to a small school like Vincennes in a small town in Indiana, everybody's just, alcohol's alcohol. It might have tasted like shit to them, but they said it was good so they could have more, probably.
Oh my God. I was telling people the other day, what was I forget what I was saying.
Really weird. It's really weird coming from, we've been in the craft beer for, okay, so it's been about 5-6 years.
What did you say, when we were 22?
We were 21. We were 21.
You were 21, I was 22, because remember you went to Salt Creek there.
We're the same fucking age!
No, but I had never been, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Because you went to Salt Creek down where we live, and then you're like, hey, we gotta go there, and you've been there a couple times, and then a year later, I was like, okay.
Right, so we were 21.
21, 22, something like that.
21 or 22, I think. So we've been into it for
7 years, 8 years.
No, we were like 23. We were 23. So we've been going for about 5 years. So we've been into craft beer for about 5 years, which, thank the Lord, we discovered the world of craft beer, because it is
so much better than fucking.
It's such a. I know we've talked about it here before. It's just an environment that you want to be in if you're not into bars.
Right.
If you're not bars, there's nothing wrong with them. Like, we like to go to bars sometimes, hang out, have a good time, drink some liquor.
It ain't fucking beer unless it's Coors Light or Busch Light. It's like, well, you can have that 5% bullshit. I'm drinking 9.2 right now. So
right, it's different.
Yourself.
The fact that you can be so creative, and we talked about it before, it's art in your mouth, just like eating good food. Every brewery I've been to that has food, the food is good and it's artistic. It's
honestly, I've never been into anything more. Maybe sports in high school, but I've never been into anything
in our
more
adult life.
Yeah, and then craft beer
because of the culture. The culture is a chill.
If you know what we're talking about, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, if you know what we're talking about craft beer, which I would love to go to, I love to go to breweries on any vacation. I would love to check out craft breweries.
That's mainly what pissed me off about COVID.
In other countries.
Yeah, that's what made me piss me off about COVID, because all the festivals are during the fall.
Right.
And the summer, and we didn't have any of them.
Maybe this fall. Maybe next fall we'll have one. I know we have a big one here, which is awesome to go to. It's a really good time.
Yeah.
It's just a different culture. It's a different people. You don't kick anybody out because they're too drunk. Because you don't have to.
Nope.
You drink.
You get fucking tacos and you fucking go back in.
Yeah, it's just how it is. It's a culture. People wear nicer clothes. It smells nice in there. Not everything's made out of wood because you don't have to clean it as much.
It's not piss in the corner.
The seats are nice. They have nice upholstered seats.
There's no boom boxes.
The people there are hipsterish and stylish, and they're cool, and they agree with you, whatever. They just want to...
It's creative.
They want you to come in and enjoy their good beer that they created for you.
It's not like you sit at a stool and you're just like, hey, what do you want?
You can't talk to somebody in a bar and be like, bro, this Jack Daniels is really good. Hey, JD, brother.
Yeah.
No, it's just like, this beer that I drove to Nashville for and talked to somebody that I didn't even know that's brewed with a certain type of coffee grounds from a local coffee house. It tastes like coffee. It tastes literally like coffee grounds. And it's a brewery called the Crazy Gnome. Literally, I've talked about it before. Probably my favorite brewery there. and they have a mural of a fucking gnome climbing a mountain holding a fucking horn of beer.
Mm-hmm.
And they have themed t-shirts and stickers and coasters, and they have board games that you can play on game nights, trivia. You don't fucking get that at a bar. You don't have the cool people, the culture. If you get a flight, they had hand-carved lacquered mushrooms at the Crazy Gnome as like a theme. You just don't, you don't get that anywhere else. And that's just it's a style of people that are growing more and more popular in the U.S. and excuse me, sorry, in the U.S. and even worldwide, I assume. I'm not sure if anybody in other countries have breweries like Australia or India. All you guys listen to this, Ireland. If any of you guys have like cool craft breweries, I assume you do, because microbreweries are sweeping the nation, and we are growing a culture of people that is it's fun to be around. You have common ground. You can talk about how this beer tastes like. I'm drinking a beer right now that tastes like rainbow sherbet. What fucking alcohol do you know tastes like that? That's not made out of fucking sugar, you know? It's a different culture. It's different people. And I would love to travel to some of these places where our listeners are and go to your breweries. And that's it.
India, man.
Yeah. I bet an Indian brewery, a brewery in India is fucking awesome.
I just want to go to Dubai.
I would love to go to Dubai. I heard Dubai, because it's not super expensive to go there. Because
is it not?
It's a common
distance. How's the exchange rate there?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
You have the Google box, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the exchange rate is there. But I know Dubai's it's not very expensive to go there because it is such a popular travel destination.
Really?
So places that are really popular to travel to, it's not that expensive to go there.
Even just like I've seen like pictures of like the structures in Dubai, just like the buildings that they have, and like they're the people that had the first Bugatti fucking police car,
right?
Because everybody in Dubai pretty much drives a Bugatti.
So it's one Emirati dirham, which is $0.27 US. Bro, we fucking rich. We fucking rich.
Yeah.
but yeah, I heard it's fairly cheap to go there because it's such a popular destination. I know there was this one county called Devon, Devon County in England, in the UK, that I'd really like to go see, but there is no flights anywhere close to Devon County.
What'd you say, in Tennessee?
No, in UK.
Oh.
UK. So it's called Devon County, and it's in UK, and it's very beautiful. They have a huge national park there, but there's no travel, like international travel, close to there, and you would have to get at the closest airport and then drive a few hours away in a rental car. And this is one of those things where it's not super popular for international travel, but it's popular for local and like national travel.
Sometimes you just got to do that. Like if you're going somewhere, you have to drive, because that's what we would do whenever we would go to Florida. Like from the airport, and we go to Jacksonville all the time. From the airport, it's 45 minutes to an hour away?
It's 45 minutes away, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you got to drive a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we go to the beach.
Also, it's just the location of the airport as pertained to the city, and Jacksonville's a major city, so it just depends. But that's like Cheyenne and I were looking into traveling, taking a trip to Norway, which would be fucking sweet. And I'm looking up cities in Norway, and I would love to go see Oslo. And they have
anything over there to like where the beer's like 20%.
They have like 15, 16 breweries in Oslo, which is the capital alone.
Anything over there where it's just like they have that like like that kind of shit.
What?
But it's like, how are you doing?
They have breweries with U.S. pronounced names. And then on top of that, I seen that. Other popular destinations in Norway. It's called Tromsø or Tromsø. I'm not really sure how you pronounce the O with the slash through it.
Okay.
I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. But we want to go to this Airbnb in Tromsø, and it's like a multi-flight thing.
UK still?
No, that's in Norway.
Oh.
And it's in the Upper Peninsula of Norway, very tippy top of the fucking earth, and you can see the northern lights there in certain times of the year, and they have an Arctic cathedral. And it's fucking crazy. And, I mean, we want to go there, and it's multiple trips, and they have breweries. I want to taste that shit. Which the banana beer, isn't that from Norway? is the banana beer that we had a long time ago from Norway. The bottle's
the
over
Eagle?
there. Yeah.
No.
It's from another country. I know that.
I thought it was from here.
No.
It is from...
It's from another country.
It's from Florida.
You sure?
Yeah.
I swear it was from a different country.
Well, let me look at it real quick.
Yeah, it's the banana beer. It tastes like a fucking banana. Like a banana Laffy Taffy.
Oh, it's good shit.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Bland.
Let me just look up the Eagle Brewery.
Yeah, it's from Bedford, MK40, 4LU, UK.
Yeah, okay, so it's from the UK.
Eagle Brewery, Havelock Street, in Bedford, MK40, 4L, UK.
Okay, so it's in the United Kingdom.
It's UK produced by Marston's PLC. Marston's.co.uk.
Yeah, and it's amazing beer. Tastes like banana taffy.
Which is crazy because it's been getting a lot more popular because the tap, which we go to a lot, they have it.
See, here is the pronunciations, the American pronunciations of the breweries in Oslo.
Pronunciations
of the breweries in Oslo. This is Ackers Van. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. I doubt we have any listeners in Norway, but it's basically translate Oslo Brewing Co.
It's Askersveen.
Askersveen. Okay, Sveen. Whatever. But GG8 Brewery, Rocky Mountain Brewery, Adams Stewin Home Brewery.
Really? Why name your brewery Rocky Mountain Brewery if it's in the fucking UK?
This is in Norway.
Really?
Oslo is the capital of Norway.
Amsterdam Home Brewery. The
top 10 best breweries in Oslo, Norway. And you got to see these pictures of these breweries. Let me just go to the images.
All that stuff is like really old.
Look at these breweries. It's fucking crazy.
That's why I also want to go to Amsterdam because of this. Like the culture, like everything, especially like beer. Even in Amsterdam, they still have that kind of shit.
Look at those fucking tap panels. Look at those awards.
It's dope.
Yeah. That's a brewery in fucking Oslo, Norway. Dude, look at that. I want that. It is a sausage on mashed potatoes with onion rings on top and gravy. Who the fuck does that? Oh, I know who. People that murder whales.
Bangers and
mash. Which is okay. Yeah. It's okay, everybody. But no, I know you guys don't murder whales, at least anymore. But see, look at this. This is the capital of Norway. This is Oslo. That's a image of Oslo. It looks fucking amazing. Shout out to Norway, motherfuckers.
So I do have some prices. So, economy for 2 people. Or excuse me.
Where are we going?
This is Dubai. So okay. back to Dubai. So Dubai, 2 stops, round trip, $13.16 round trip a person.
See? That's affordable.
It is.
That's affordable.
I mean, you have to save for a while, but
right for an average American,
it's 25 cents on the dollar once you get there.
Right.
So you can live like a goddamn.
And see, look at this. Here's the Black Sheep Brewery in Oslo. Look how cool this is. It's just an super old building.
So where are we going next? Norway?
Yeah, we're going to fucking Oslo, and then we're going to Tromsø, and we're going to see the Northern Lights.
How far is Tromsø from Oslo?
An hour-and-a-half flight.
An hour-and-a-half flight?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's in the Upper Peninsula, so I will look up the difference for Norway. And yeah, no. When you see the image of Norway. The difference between Tromsø and Oslo, which is the capital, is completely fucking different. So here is Norway. Okay? Down here is Oslo. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So right here in this canal, Oslo. Tromsø, right here.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's an hour-and-a-half flight.
Technically, you could do that. Honestly, if you got like a trip, what do they call them?
What I'm thinking is this is going to be like a 2 or 3 week vacation.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take, one flight.
But what do you call it? A trip? What's the trip planner?
TripAdvisor?
No, not the site. But what do you call them? A travel agent. Travel agent. That's what you would do.
Right.
For that.
So this is going to be like a 2 or 3 week trip because it takes 24 hours for one of the flights.
Right.
You're flying for 24 hours, 3 stops. But yeah, the difference between that is an hour and a half. It's like a commercial flight. So like a tiny plane basically. And we fly up to Tromsø and stay there for like a week. And then we fly back. We have to fly back to Oslo and then hit an international flight and head back. But look at these pictures. Look at these mountains. Here's the mountains. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Fucking crazy. Dude, some of that's unfucking touched.
That's the same thing with Austria. Austria is beautiful like that. They have all kinds of mountains. So to Oslo, There's an express deal for $1,100, or the other one would be $1,400.
Yeah, here's the difference right here. So here's Tromsø. Down here's Oslo, where the capital is. And we're right next to Sweden.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, dude. Like, I love travel. And my
honestly, that would be like a $3,000 or $4,000 vacation.
Oh, yeah. One of my dream trips is to travel through the Mediterranean and just see fucking everything. Greece, Spain, fucking everything. France. I think France is in the Mediterranean. I could be wrong.
I don't fucking know.
I could be wrong. Mediterranean. How do you spell Mediterranean?
Like the hummus.
Not the diet. Which, dude, I would totally do the Mediterranean diet. I love Greek food. I love that style of island food. Fish, chicken,
Turkey's there.
Fucking lamb.
I definitely wouldn't go to Turkey.
Bro, give me all of that. I would go to Turkey. I think it'd be cool.
I don't think you can right now. It's pretty bad. I think Turkey's pretty bad.
It might be. So here's the Mediterranean. You have Turkey, Crete, Cyprus, Greece, Egypt,
Syria,
Libya. I already said Greece. Whatever the fuck. Italy, Spain. It's all right there, bro. It's all right there.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind going to like Greece and Italy for the fucking food. Oh,
that's what I'm saying, dude.
The food.
Kill that fucking sheep that morning and then fucking cook that bitch and I will eat it.
The fresh tomatoes.
What?
A little fettuccine.
Okay, we're getting Italian now.
Poopity poppity.
Whoa. Nope. We're not doing that. Apologize, please.
I don't think we honestly have any Italians.
Ryan apologizes. No, dude. Italian people.
Oh, I gotta fucking apologize.
I apologize because I retorted my statement.
I apologize. You guys do not look like Mario and Luigi.
No, you don't.
Swear to God.
But swear to JD.
Swear to JD. He's almighty.
Almighty JD.
Almighty JD.
But
got that clear bottle, but that black label, I swear.
No, Italian people don't need podcasts. They literally eat great bread, homemade ingredients. They walk everywhere.
Well, there's a guy I watch on.
All you need is food and family.
There's a guy I watch on YouTube, and he is actually Spanish. He looks super white, but his family is from Spain.
Well, there's all different types. We were watching. It's called Taco Chronicles, which I highly recommend if you were interested in food or multicultural. So it's different states.
That's one thing I wish I was.
Different states in the city, different states in the country, Mexico. So different states around there, like Nuevo Leon, and different states around there, different regions and cities. Is Taco Chronicles is about. It's only in Spanish, so you have to read the captions unless you speak Spanish. It's all the different types of tacos, all the way from birria,
subtitles, por favor.
Burrito, birria, the American taco, conchita. I'm sorry if I fuck up the pronunciation. Conchita, or conchitilla. I'm sorry, I can't remember all of them. There's like 8 of them.
Chicken Jimmy?
No. But you just watching the taquitos, and they're cutting up the fucking meat, and they're serving it, and literally like, he grabs a tortilla, sloshes it in the juice, he throws that fucking meat in there, grabs some onions and pre-cut cilantro, throws that in there, takes the ladle, scoops the fucking juice, this is birria, scoops the juice, and he throws it.
What's that on?
Gets it in the taco, and he fucking serves it. It's on Netflix. It's called Taco Chronicles. It's only in Spanish, but you learn all the different types of tacos. Fish tacos.
That's like this show I was watching.
They eat a lot of lamb, pork, and sheep. A lot of lamb, pork, and goat.
That's like that show I was watching. I forget. Street food, something. I think it's just called Street Food, but it's on Netflix and it's from like Asia and everywhere. But there's a guy I watch on YouTube. He is actually, his family's from Spain, and he has 2 middle names, and they're just like, oh, okay.
Right.
You're definitely Spanish, but you look white.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Sorry. I sidetracked with Taco Chronicles because I was watching that last night. But there is, it was the most recent one, and I'm sorry I can't remember it. But it was goat, and I wish I could remember the name because they roast the entire goat on a steak. But
a lot of places over there, that's
like,
what they eat. That's their main diet.
They looked like they were white, but it's just from a northern region in Mexico, in Nuevo Leon. So they looked like they were white, but it's just different regions have different skin tones. It doesn't mean that they're not Hispanic,
right?
Or Mexican or whatever. Whatever
I feel
you
like
want to
we're
say.
Scarface right now. We're talking about Mexican food, but they're Cuban, so it's different.
Yeah, it's 100% fucking different.
Cocana.
I want to go to Miami.
Hey, Chichi, get the yayo.
I really want to go to Miami. I really want to go to Miami and go to the Cuban district.
I do not.
Is it called Little Havana? Little Havana. I really want to go to Little Havana in Miami.
Miami's very dangerous, sir.
If you think everything's fucking dangerous, you're never going to go anywhere.
I feel like Miami is pretty dangerous.
I guarantee that somebody gets stabbed in Norway once every 10 years. What is the crime rating in Norway?
Nothing.
He stole my JD!
Hey, come back. He stole my purse. Come back.
It's like, excuse me, sir. Please come back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This beer's too heavy in my belly.
So, not crime films. Which I bet they're fucking good.
No way, crime films.
Okay, so crime in Norway. Okay, .net. Is that a reliable source? .net.
Sure. Looks like a government website.
Let's see. So Norway freakily sits near the top of the world's happiest chart.
World happiness chart.
World happiness chart. As a list usually dominated by Nordic countries in the 2019 rankings, Norway occupied second place behind Finland. Behind Norway were our Nordic neighbors, Denmark and Iceland. Bro, I mean, like, it's cold as fuck. You can't be a dick. You gotta be happy. Everybody's cold too. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't be mean.
I feel like everybody's miserable, but they all like... Because I know, like, in, like, Chinese, Japanese culture, stuff like that, food is a big deal, so that everybody can come together and always combine around food. But I feel like in those colder regions, like, celebrations like beer, alcohol, things like that are a big celebration in these, like, colder countries because it keeps you warm, everything like that. So I feel like celebration or like big groups of people is like a needed thing in those countries.
Okay, so this is crazy. There is 188 police officers per 100,000 people.
That's like the damn Indian reservation.
They employ their own. It's Native American, First Nation people. Sorry, everybody. So
Native American reservation.
100.
My bad.
Will you grab me another one too?
I've had. This is my fourth beer, so give me a break, people.
Let's see. 100,000 divided by 188. That is 532 almost per one police officer. No, give me the blood orange again. Yeah, that is 100. That is 188. So 532 people almost to one police officer. That is insane numbers. You gotta be like, sir, please come back. Give the man back his wallet. Come on. We all just need to go and have a beer. I get off in 10 minutes. Let's just go have a beer.
He says my mother was a goat.
So there were 317,927 offenses reported to the Norwegian police. This is all the entire country of Norway. Across the length
Norwegian black metal. You remember that?
That is a very good podcast on the last podcast on the left. So Norway's murder rate is very low. In 2018, the country recorded just 25 homicides, which works out to about 0.53 murders per 100,000 people. Half a person got killed for 100,000 people. That is insane. 25 homicides in a year, and for the entire country. The entire country. And that just involves you guys just hanging out. He admitted that he kissed your wife or your daughter. Who knows? It might be both, your wife and your daughter. And you push him off of an iceberg. It's like, give me a beer, we're straight. It's okay. I fucked your sister last week. Between 2008 and 2017, 7 out of 10 murders were carried out in the home of the attacker, victim, or accommodation they shared. So Norway's murder rate is roughly a quarter of that of Sweden. with their Scandinavian neighbors reporting 108 manslaughter cases in 2018. Domestic violence between 2005 and 2011, reported cases rose by nearly
500%.
That's crazy. That's all that beer,
They don't kill them, but they beat the fucking shit out of them.
So no,
like, you see this Jack Daniels bottle? I'll be like, bam, fucking smash, motherfucker, smash.
JD all the way.
JD all the way. Don't break either.
Unbreakable glass right here. We don't need plates. We eat only off of our Jack Daniels bottle. Guess what? It doesn't fit on the bottle, you can't eat it. I bet 6-inch Subway sandwich only, bitch. You got just enough room on the neck for a cookie. So the Norwegian government outlines physical violence, psychological violence, sexual violence, and economic violence as the main categories of violence in families. Things like forced marriage, which apparently is the thing when it's cold out. When it's extremely cold, just like, guess what? You're marrying me.
You're mine now.
You ain't marrying Stan, you're marrying me.
There's 6 feet of snow outside. You're mine now.
Dig your way out, but I ain't got no shovel. Why I got my bottle of JD here? Oh, that's just good shovel.
You can dig your way out. You can go.
So sexual violence in 2018, the total number of recorded rapes in Norway was 2,450.
I feel like it has to be inside though.
It was
it's so goddamn cold out there.
It was the highest recorded figure in the last 10 years, which increased from 2,246 the year before. It remains unclear why these figures are increasing. Oh, hey, Janet, come here and see these northern lights.
Maybe Norway just got porn.
Rape porn or just like regular porn?
Like horny. Maybe it was just super horny.
Norwegian porn is on top of an iceberg and nobody does anything. This is theft. I guess when you steal a bike in Norway, just leave it in the woods.
Just leave it in the middle of a trail.
Leave it in the middle of a trail.
They'll fucking get it.
So theft, 2018 saw a total of 70,562 thefts or robberies across the country. 3,036 items were stolen from a home or permanent residence, while thefts from cars or other mobile homes stood at 7,209. So number of stolen bicycles stolen during guess what? We don't steal purses in Norway, we steal bikes.
Steal your two-wheel transportation.
Because everybody knows that if you can't make it up the mountain on a bicycle, you just swig a fifth of JD and you can make it up there after that.
I feel like maybe drugs might be a big thing in Norway now.
We don't use paddles to row our kayaks, we use JD bottles.
Yeah. But I feel like drugs might be a big thing in Norway now because that's what they usually steal. Like, it's like petty shit. Like,
what kind of it says organized crime in Norway. What kind of fucking gangs they have in Norway? We the polar bears.
I don't know. I wonder if Vice has a thing maybe on Norway.
We're the penguin crew.
Well, because I know like...
We only waddle everywhere.
I know like UK countries like they did like a thing on countries that like have this like gangster rap or whatever. And I don't know if Norway was in it or not, but maybe Norway has like some kind of like gang scene or something like that.
Maybe. You ever been to an iceberg? Iceberg? No, I've never been to an iceberg. Iceberg. You like Jack Daniels? Yeah, I do. That's their rap. That's it. That's all you need. Iceberg, Jack Daniels. Boom.
The shittiest goddamn rap I've ever heard.
It's Norway. It's not going to be any better than that.
It's cold outside. Yeah, it is. It's cold outside.
Yeah, it is. Let's go to the iceberg. Yeah, we are.
Fucking shit.
Oh shit, they got MDMA. So MDMA was... So drug crimes in Norway, a recent report into drug use is in young adults 16 to 34.
That's why.
They're
just high.
A 34-year-old is not a young adult. That is a grown-ass person.
Yeah.
Revealed that 8.6% had used cannabis. Bro, when it's 6 feet of snow outside, you ain't got nothing to do. Just smoke a little weed and watch the lights.
Yeah.
So it was by far the most common drug of choice for the people in that age bracket. MDMA was next on the list with 1.6% of those surveyed admitting having taken it. Another popular drug of choice was cocaine. Holy shit, I bet cocaine cost a fuck ton in Norway.
GG. Get that yayo. Do you remember that part?
Yeah.
Scarface?
Yeah, yayo means cocaine.
Yeah.
So cannabis resin was top drug seized in 2018. followed by herbal cannabis in second, amphetamines in third, cocaine in fourth, and methamphetamines in fifth. So the report also noted that a total of 36,184 drug offenses were reported in 2018. These covered anything from dealing, use.
Did you read the cannabis resin part?
Yeah.
So just resin?
Yeah, bro. They can't afford the weed, so they just burn the resin off the inside of their fucking.
That's weird, though.
Pipes. We don't care about traffic offenses. That ain't funny. No. So crime in Oslo. We don't care about that. We're done. We're done. Oh shit! A pop up. Do you want to know 8 wolf-tastic facts about the Norwegian Lunda?
I'm more worried about moose safety in Norway.
How about Troll Hunter, the wonderfully ridiculous found footage movie? Wow, you fucked that up.
Political parties in Norway.
You want to leave a reply?
I don't know, but we are at 1:30. If you want to do some news stories.
Yeah, we got some news topics for you.
Excuse me, 1:25.
Fun fact, Jack Daniels, you put hand sanitizer in it, you don't need a hand sanitizer bottle.
No. I did see like a craft thing where it's just like, you take your Jack Daniels bottle and you fill it full of soap and you get a pump that fits. Ba-boom. Fucking soap
Did it
pump.
say ba-boom?
No, yeah, I said ba-boom. Like a fucking superhero. Pow!
You take a empty Jack Daniels bottle, you take it to church, and you fill it with the blood of Christ, a.k.a. wine.
Yeah.
And then you steal a handful of oyster crackers and you take it home.
All right, everybody.
A snack.
So the first fucking news story we have.
Can we take a pee break?
Yeah, we can.
Be right back.
And we are back, people.
Post-pee meter.
The first news story we have is a fucking doozy. We have talked about this animal in the past. It is another escaped tortoise. How the fuck tortoises escape? I don't fucking know.
I know why. Because we as a human race are fucking idiots.
Yeah. So an escaped tortoise hitches a ride, goes wandering through a soybean field.
What's he hitch a ride on?
I'm going to read the story. So this was October 27th. An Alabama family said their pet tortoise is safely back home after escaping from its fenced enclosure. How the fuck?
There is a group of teenage vandals traveling the country stealing tortoises.
You're telling me this fat piece of shit escaped a fence? No. Can he climb? No. What?
I'm telling you, there's a group of vandals traveling the country and they're 16 years old. They just got their license. They're driving their dad's minivan. There's 6 of them in there.
The only thing, did he gain speed and fucking bust through the fence? No.
Well, what happens is he got a hold of a bottle of JD and he just skyrocketed over the fence.
So it says he caught a ride to the other side of the county, wandering through soybean fields. So Ty Harris, since this one's name, guess this one's name. What was the other one we talked about?
Ty Harris? Is that his name?
No.
The tortoise's name?
Yeah, the last one we had.
Solomon.
Yeah, Solomon. Guess this one's name.
Jimmy.
Sparkplug. Bitch, you move fast.
What the fuck?
So Sparkplug, a 200-pound. This bitch is fat. All right,
Sparkplug,
a 200-pound African spurred tortoise. I believe it's the same one as Solomon too. I think he was an African spurred too. He escaped from his fenced-in enclosure on the family's property on Thursday morning. Went wandering down the road. The family later learned that a man had found Sparkplug at the side of the road, transported the tortoise to his property.
Hey, look at this real weird rock that moves.
Right. He found the tortoise, transported the tortoise to his property in Marshall County, Alabama, and released him onto his 200-acre property. So this dude's just like, turtle, pick it up.
Well, we're in Alabama, so nobody knows what a fucking land tortoise looks like.
You're home now, boy.
You're home now, but I'm going to call you JD.
Listen here,
after
turtle.
My favorite whiskey.
Listen here, turtle. You see them beans? Have at it.
In the words of Heath Wiseman, what you do is, man, you get your handle that secret VO. You go home,
You beat your wife.
and then you pick up a tortoise on the side of the road. And wouldn't it be fucking funny if it was a dead tortoise and he goes, I thought he was a water turtle, so I threw him in my pool so he'd be happy, and he fucking drowned.
I saw a video where somebody.
Can you imagine pulling if you throw a tortoise in there, they're not going to be like, brr. You can't do it. Land tortoises cannot fucking swim. Do you know why? Because they weigh 200 fucking pounds.
So the man who found Sparkplug later learned that social media had come up with this tortoise as escaped. And he ended up getting the contact information from the family.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking idiots.
This is just like...
You guys are so stupid.
This is just like, I found a turtle on the side of the road. I just released him into his natural habitat, a fucking soybean field.
Perfect.
2 months later,
fucking perfect.
We go and harvest that field. Boom, boom. He's fucking dead.
Fucking perfect. Guess what? You know, I know two things. And that's that Jack Daniels is the best fucking alcohol ever invented. And tortoises like soybeans. That's the only two things I know. And I'm 47 years old.
He's like,
I lasted this long.
He's like, we got a pet now. He's like, I found me a tortoise on the side of the road. We got a pet now in the soybean field. He's like a wandering mystery.
That's you found a 200-pound, 18-year-old man. Just like, guess what, little boy, little guy? You're coming home with me. And I'm going to set you out in the field. So, you found a 200-pound thing. That's just like picking up a giant boulder and saying, guess what? I'm taking you home.
A rock with legs.
You literally found a rock with legs that has no emotion at all. If you want a man that's not going to say anything, date a tortoise.
So, the farmer who actually found the turtle and put him on his property, it said that multiple other farmers said they spotted this turtle wandering through the soybean fields. And the man who released him actually went searching for the turtle, ended up finding him, and then ended up taking him back home. So the turtle is safe now, back in his fenced-in enclosure. How the fuck he got out? I dropped my phone. Nobody will know. It's a mystery.
Did he turn it into the owners, or he just drop it off?
The crazy thing was, like, he's just like, he found a turtle on the side of the road, picked it up, put it in his field. Voila! Nobody's just gonna be like, where'd it come from?
An African spurred tortoise stands 2.63 feet tall, and it weighs up to 220, almost 221 pounds.
So this turtle was full grown.
Yeah, and he's a male, so he weighs 221. He weighs 200 pounds. So, also called the sulcata. So it's the same. Mm-hmm. So he was a sulcata. Also called the sulcata.
What's up there by these goddamn turtles?
They're from the Sahara.
Tortoise.
They're from the Sahara Desert in Africa. Is where they're from.
Yeah.
So cost. We're gonna see how much one of these fuckers cost.
You can buy one?
Yeah. So sulcata tortoise for sale.
Oh, they're cute.
Overnight shipping? What the fuck do you send them in? Oh, wait, it doesn't matter because they can escape from anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we sent your tortoise to you in express shipping. Well, guess what, Henry? He escaped.
Yeah.
And he's only 3 inches tall.
Yeah. Excuse me, but he shoot through the box.
He escaped through one of the air holes. So, let's see. So, baby sulcata tortoises are fairly easy to care for. How are they easy to care for? You know what we need?
You throw a rotten head of cabbage out there, and if they fucking eat it, they survive.
Let's buy a tortoise.
We could.
We could totally buy it.
Keep it on your balcony. Honestly, we keep it at my house.
This is a website called Tortoise Town. That's www.tortoisetown.com, and you save 5% with code TORTOISET5.
Honestly, we could keep it in the pasture. But do you think they die in winter?
You could buy one for $125, but they're out of stock because they keep escaping.
We can even pick the sex.
Yes, we're getting a male.
I want a baby boy.
We want a baby boy tortoise, and we're gonna call him JD.
It adds $10,
but no preference, like a grab bag for free.
Yeah,
tortoise diet and food. So, you can buy their food.
Cool.
That's cool. And they have
bag is $30. Jesus Christ.
Zoomed temperature and humidity gauge, Zoomed tortoise black calcium supplement, reptile frogger, reptile fogger.
They eat prickly pear cactus food.
Okay, so the reptile fogger. So it's a reptile fogger. It's recommended for all baby tortoises, I imagine, so they don't dry out. Turtle bone calcium supplement.
The thing is, these motherfuckers got the some bitches in their backyard. So how are they surviving?
Well, they probably, here is like seed to plant the grass. So basically, if you have a grass lot, here is like the seed to plant grass, so they can eat that grass. So basically, I imagine once you plant this grass seed,
they can basically just eat their own.
Yeah, basically.
And they shit, so they fertilize it.
Yeah, but basically, once you have a baby, once you get the baby sent to you overnight somehow, if it doesn't escape, you basically just feed it planted grass and whatever fucking food, watermelon, cabbage, your baby brother, whatever the fuck it's gonna eat.
They wouldn't survive a winter, would they?
You would probably definitely have to have a way to keep it warm. Because they're from the Sahara Desert, so right. You definitely have to have some kind of reptile enclosure, probably kind of like a chicken house,
but like a $400 shed, cut a hole in it, and then fucking have a couple heat lamps.
It's a turtle door. It's the size of a regular fucking door. That's how they get out. They open it with their fucking opposable thumbs that they don't have.
Tell you the truth, honestly, I got the room. Like, just put a turtle down the stairs.
Yeah.
In the basement, I have a full basement in my house. And we can convert half of it into a turtle pen. But the switches, the fuse box at my house is fucked up. So washers on one side, dryers on the other. So I would halfway, not try to, low key, try to not step in turtle shit whenever I would dry my clothes. So we can turn half of it into a turtle pen. And it'd be dope as fuck.
Here on this website, they also sell other turtles.
Ooh. So box turtles are endangered.
Geckos, iguanas. No, that's box turtle's not endangered. That is an eastern box turtle.
Eastern box turtle, right?
Oh shit! It says eastern box turtle for sale. Only
how can you do that
in Indiana. I think in Indiana they're endangered.
Oh really?
And you can't own one in Indiana, so maybe there's like a limit. Dwarf turtles, box turtles,
three-toed box turtle, Chinese box turtle,
geckos, iguanas, and more. What is more?
Snake?
Chameleons?
Yeah, chameleon.
7-day health guarantee if it fucking dies after 7 days. If it fucking dies after 7 days, you can send it back.
You got a little cage, and you fucking have it for 7 days, and this turtle's just lying on its back like, bleh. It's just like, this bitch is dead, fucking Graham.
If it dies after 7 days, you can send it back.
I want my $125 back.
Okay, so this is a price of $125 to $1,300.
Whoa! Maybe I guess it depends what you get.
Go
back up.
So they're out of stock.
Right there.
So they're out of stock. Requires a warm habit of above 78 degrees.
110 years.
Bro, this is a life commitment. If you get it when you
pass it down through the generations.
If you get it when you're 40, you gotta hand this motherfucker down for another 2 generations. Your grandkids gotta fucking bury this thing.
What's Missouri? It says it's feeding on greens, veggies, and Missouri.
Missouri is it's like a brand. It's a brand. So fresh.
Oh, okay, tortoise food.
Yeah. So one of the largest species of tortoise for sale once mature. Currently feeding on greens and veggies and Missouri, which is a type of grass.
Hey, we can say 5% with tortoise T5.
Docile and calm-tempered, easy to care for. Available as baby sulcata tortoise hatchlings, well-started babies, yearlings, juvenile sulcata tortoise for sale, and adult sulcata tortoises. So I'm thinking the adult ones are $1,300.
Can you imagine?
Why would you want an adult one though, dude? Start that thing from fresh.
Can you imagine if you had a rabid tortoise?
Do we want to join? Can we join the wait list?
Let's do it.
Fuck yeah!
$125 for a baby turtle?
We want a male one, right?
Why not? Can you imagine if that bitch escaped?
You gotta think though. This is a life. Should I put my email address in? I'll put my email address in. But this is a life, though. So if we actually buy... I don't think we should buy one of these, but we can join the wait list.
Let's join the wait list.
You know why there's a wait list?
Because this is the most interactive we've ever been on this podcast.
You know why? You know why there's a fucking wait list? Because Alabama and Tennessee keeps
Everybody keeps fucking losing them.
Everybody keeps fucking losing them. And it's just like, for $125, Dude, you can't even get a fucking dog from a shelter for that much.
No, and you gotta have a home visit. And bitch, they ship this some bitch in a box to your house
and overnight.
They're just not like, oh, this is a safe environment. No, they put that bitch in a box with holes in it.
It's like DoorDash for people.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, we got your wings. Oh, we got your baby turtle.
You have been added to the wait list for this product.
Woohoo!
It's an animal. Oh, what do we have? Okay, so here's the choice. You can have hatchling, a well-started. We want a well-started baby.
Yeah.
A CB year, so we can do a yearling, a juvenile, or a juvenile. So how old's a juvenile?
Can you imagine, like, getting a crate to your house and it's a 60-pound turtle?
Look at that thing, though.
They're cute, though.
They are cute. I you know what? I think Cheyenne would genuinely go for a tortoise.
I think she would, too.
And the dog wouldn't be able to hurt it. I mean, it's a tortoise. Because eventually, it'll be 200 fucking pounds.
But how long does it take for them to, like, grow up and get big?
I would say it probably takes, like, a decade, probably.
Like I'm saying, no, not that long.
Let me, how old is a you want to do, like...
Yeah, how old is a juvenile turtle?
How old is a...
Juvenile sulcata tortoise.
Sulcata.
Whatever.
So, these captive bred 1-year-old yearlings, juvenile sulcata tortoises are past the fragile hatchling stage and are eating like little champs. African sulcata tortoises are some of the most friendly and largest tortoises. So I believe it's anything after a year.
Really?
Let's see.
How long it takes them to get that big?
I would say probably a decade or more.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. Basic tortoise. Okay,
tell the age of a tortoise. 12 steps.
Basic tortoise ages.
Oh, this is a forum. I don't know if I believe that. Go back. There's an actual website. Go back. Right there. How to tell the age of a tortoise. 12 steps.
WikiHow?
Yeah.
Okay. 12 steps of tortoise. Well, first you got to give your life to JD.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can sometimes live to up to 100 years.
Or more.
Approximate the tortoise's age. Keep track of the tortoise's hatch date for 100% certainty. Well, what if we don't know that, Jerry? So 6 months old. Assume a baby tortoise with a soft shell is under 6 months old. Let's see. They typically harden fully by 6 to 8 months of age. So their shell is still soft by 6 to 8 months. So almost a year.
So honestly, I think we would want a juvenile because then they're eating like greens and shit.
Yeah, compare its size to the average same-sex adult. Let's see. So tortoises have a somewhat similar average lifespan to humans. Huh, no, they fucking don't.
No, humans die at 85.
Meaning they also tend to reach their maximum size and lengths at around 15 to 20 years of age.
Shit!
You have to raise these fuckers for 15 to 20 years before they become adults. Literally, it's just like, hey, Jerry, we're sending you out to fucking college. Wait, take your tortoise.
You can pass this some bitch to your kids.
This thing weighs 150 pounds by then.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Tortoises are measured by straight line carapace, which is shell length. You basically measure the shell to address how old they are and their size. So 15 years old, use sexual maturity as a sign a tortoise is at least 15. So as with reaching adult size, tortoises tend to be like humans in reaching sexual maturity during their late teens. Watch out, parents. When they turn 15, they be fucking.
Yeah. They can lay eggs.
So count skewed rings on the shell for a very rough age estimate. Oh, that's cool. Like a fucking tree. Hey, count the wrinkles on your fucking turtle shell to determine how old it is. I want to know what the fucking size is. Ask your vet to do some tests. Where's the
turtle vet?
Where's your turtle door at? If I brought this son of a bitch, just walking that mother with COVID, our vet, you have to go out to the car and get the dog or cat out and take them in.
He's like, bring a wheelbarrow. He's in here, motherfucker. Check his temperature.
Just wheel him in because it'll take him 3 hours to walk to the door.
Yeah.
Don't let him eat the grass, though. He'll never leave. Mm-mm. I want to know, I really want to know how big a juvenile is.
Obviously not that big. I mean, it just showed like a year. It showed a side-by-side picture, like a freshborn and then a year. They just look like a turtle that you would have in a fucking, like, aquarium thing at your house.
So I think that, so I feel like a juvenile tortoise, because maturity is 15. So I feel like in between probably 2 years and 15 years, it's a juvenile.
Let's say after a year, after it's eating solid food, it's a juvenile.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. We should buy a fucking tortoise. We are on the wait list. We are on the fucking wait list.
We did something positive today.
Yeah, we did something positive. If we decide to go through it, probably not.
Right.
But
yeah,
little JD will get sent to a wonderful home.
He definitely will.
Here in South Central Indiana.
Right.
You want to go ahead and close it out? We can skip.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do this one, it's a good one.
We're at 1:45. So
we'll go ahead. We'll close this out. We'll save them for next episode.
Thanks everybody. This is another amazing fucking episode. I am 5 beers fucking deep. I love it. We just need to come on this show one time, or we're just completely fucked.
I'm getting trashed. Whether we have a guest for episode 100. Whether we have a guest for episode 100 or it's just me and you, we're getting fucking smashed.
Garbage trash.
Yeah, we are getting college trash.
To the dump.
Yeah. Only Jack Daniels, but not really.
Booze and beer. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, thanks everybody so much. Of course, we could not do this show without you guys. Thanks to everybody who listens to this show. US, India, wherever the fuck you're listening to this show, we love you so much. Thank you so much. Go give us, rate, and review us on whatever platform you listen to. Thanks again. Go follow our shit, our Instagram. Everything is linked down in the description. Go check that shit out. We love you guys so much. Stay safe out there. COVID is a bitch, but we're going to make it through it. I swear. Wash your hands. Wash your motherfucking ass. Let's get out of here.
Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Stay blessed. Stay free. Stay wild. Do not let your tortoise run away from you.
If you are, you're a fucking idiot.
So everyone have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Read a wonderful book. I highly recommend the book of the month. That is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. Wonderful, awesome, love and murder. You can't beat it. And go and get some Baewatch beer from Big Lug Canteen. If you can't get it, get a fruited Hefeweizen or get a Hefeweizen. It doesn't matter. Just drink good beer, read a book, have a safe weekend, everybody. We will see you back on Monday. Stay safe. As always, much love. And please, please be the person your dog thinks you are. When life gets hard, life gets you down, you join the Pig Milker Army.
Goddamn right.
And you milk that motherfucking pig.
Peace.
We out.